Hello everybody, welcome back once again to Casual Gamer Roz as we continue our F1 2017 Career Mode Season 1 Toro Rosso driver Ben Waterworth. I'm your host Ben Waterworth, and we're into round 3. We're at Bahrain, the Sakhir circuit, and before we get into this qualifying session, let's just take a quick look at what happened in China. Qualified in 9th place, was happy with that one. The race itself got a good start, got up to as high as 3rd at one point before falling back through the field slightly to 7th. I overtook Sergio Perez to move up into 6th place in a wet track, and I managed to finish 6th. My first points for Toro Rosso. Let's get in to Sakhir, Bahrain, a race that in my 2 qualifying attempts on F1 2016 career mode that you would have seen me do, I got 7th and 9th. So career best here of 7th. Let's do this. Toro Rosso. We're in the bland Bahrain. Sounds like I said Bahrain. The bland Bahrain. Yes. Whoa. Turned in a little bit too early there, Ben. That wasn't too clever. We try and see where we can get here. Already 20th position in terms of my pace currently. Not the best, but we'll see what we can do. Push the car a lot more into these corners. Just with the way this car steers, it was very much glued to the road. Definite improvement there when it comes to F1 2017. And Vettel back onto pole position. The Ferrari is obviously the favourites of the Codemasters developers in F1 2017. It was definitely Mercedes in F1 2016 and McLaren as well. They loved McLaren doing well. But clearly this time around it's sort of definitely Ferrari and McLaren are really nowhere to be seen, which is a little bit more realistic to real world Formula 1. Oh, as I just get well out of shape there. And doesn't look like I'm going to get a top 10 here. I've got to adjust that slider down, but I don't know if you can do it in career mode. Because it seems to be an option where you just can't do it, which is interesting. I have to have a bit more of a look in between races. 15th I'm on for at the moment. 16th now I've dropped back to. Where am I going to finish? 16th. Well, Jeff isn't happy about that. One of the days of Sauber where 16th is good enough. And yeah, we're not happy too much with that. So we'll be 16th in the race tomorrow. Did I out-qualify my teammate at least? Don't usually do this until race day. No, he out-qualified me. So it's a close little battle between us. But we'll see how we go. Alright, let's get excited. Let's get into race day. And we're going to do that now. Alright, now, development points, not a whole lot to play with at the moment. Obviously with this, gigantuan development tree. I actually had Chris. Chris is a weird looking guy, isn't he? He came and sort of loosely told me off. Didn't really tell me off, but it was just like, oh, we're not doing too well on the development pace. You better pick your game up. And I felt like saying, well, fuck you, bucko. Like, I'm lazy. I don't do my my practice sessions, so it's not going to happen that much. How are we doing in terms of our rivalry? It's very close there. Sauber really want me. McLaren want me. Haas, it's dropped back a little bit. Renault want me slightly. Williams, I thought, would have dropped off after I spun out Massa in the last one. Sauber, they're like, come back to Sauber. We really want you back at Sauber. Yeah, alright, let's go to the race. Let's do this. Let's get ourselves a Bahrain special, shall we? Let's find some more points. Should have had points in both races, as we know. Back in Australia, it didn't quite happen, but we will see what happens here in Bahrain. Bahrain. No rain in Bahrain. Thankfully, it's not going to play with my brain. Alright, we love that intro. Oh, I'll watch it every single time. Okay, let's take a look at the grid here in Sakhir. So it will be a Ferrari front row. Raikkonen, Vettel, Hamilton, Bottas in 4th. We have the Red Bulls next, yes. Ricciardo, Verstappen. Then we have Massa, who's been in 7th, and Perez has been in 8th in every single race. Hulkenberg 9th, Ocon in 10th. Grosjean, Stroll, Magnussen, Sainz, Palmer, myself, Alonso, Van Dorn, Verline and Ericsson. They go through that a lot faster this time around, don't they, than F1 2016. Alrighty, folks, here we go. It's Bahrain time. get yourself excited. Put your feet up, relax, and enjoy, because right now it is go, go, go in Bahrain. Slow starting Lance Stroll in front of me there. Carlos Sainz, my teammate, getting a little bit racy on Lance. I'm going to try and dive bomb up here on the inside and late break it all the way into turn 1. And I've just clipped my front wing on Bottas, but I've found my way through, but I'm going to go off, hit a P0 sign, back onto the track. And somehow I have gotten out of that with no penalty and just a tiny bit of damage to the left front wing. So I don't know how that happened, but somehow I found myself up into 3rd place. That is pretty handy, but this is kind of what happened in China, and we saw what happened there. I still got points, but anyway. Now this is usually a night race, and it's very dark. They need to turn the lights on here, I think, in Bahrain. Yeah, I was very intrigued by the way I got that start. My history in Bahrain in terms of this race in F1 2016 and the ones you would have watched. 7th in the 2nd season, and of course DNF in my very first attempt. That was when I went up into this section here with a damaged wing, and Lewis Hamilton crashed offline, and I just went into the back of him, didn't see him until it was too late. And of course, in F1 2016, Bahrain was the 2nd race of the season, and this time around it's the 3rd race. It's the only calendar change, I believe, in terms of order, because obviously Germany not on this one as it was last year. Now, Bottas surely has got a run on me here. Wow, he just wants to just hover around my anus, and he doesn't actually want to go around me. I thought the AI was meant to be a little bit better this time around. Hamilton's leading. I thought, wow, Vettel got a very slow start. 2nd down to 5th there. Now Bottas is going to take me here. I'm just going to move across there, almost like let him through. But I'm going to maintain the inside line. And unless he wants to take me out, I get a bit of curb there coming into turn 1. This is all about defending this position for the remainder of the Grand Prix. I'm not even going to put it up to rich mode unless I really need to. I'm just going to move across on him there to cover the inside line. Bit of an illegal move in real life, but you know, why not? I don't think my reputation with Mercedes is going to be too high after this race, but let's be honest, they weren't probably going to hire me after this season anyway. And I'd much rather race for the red team than Mercedes at some point in the future. That'll be my goal. I think career progression would be nice to go into the Red Bull senior team perhaps for a season or 2, and then eventually go to Ferrari. Oh fuck, I've just crashed into a Ferrari there as I've run myself wide. And sadly for me, that looks like my podium aspirations will be over, because I don't think I'll be able to re-catch Bottas. But, whoa, 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 you can really feel the front wing going around there as Vettel easily takes me on the outside. And that's fair enough. I should not be holding these cars up. As Massa, where's he come from? I thought it would be this guy here behind me, Ricardo. I'm going to plant one across there to block the inside line. Ocon getting a little bit racy. We know Force India are probably going to be our biggest rivals this season, and I'm just well out of position here currently. Was in 3rd, and similar to China, I've just fallen back a little bit. But, yeah, this is going to be interesting to see if I can cover this for the remaining 2. We just want points. Points is our end game here, people. And it's not going to happen if I keep out-braking myself. What am I doing? Why am I doing that? I'm going to come on the circuit here and draw. I've only got to be in the top 15. Well, I've just slipped way back down to 10th. And oh, God, there's my Australia buddy. Grosjean behind me. Sure, I can get Verstappen here. I will, and I'm going to slide into the Force India of Perez. 2 Grand Prix in a row, I make a move on Sergio. It's getting a bit ragged here, Ben. Don't know what's wrong with me. 2 Grand Prix in a row, I was in a podium place, and, you know, the pace just isn't there. I shouldn't be on the podium. But I try my darndest at least. 8th, I'd still be satisfied with some points. We started well down in, was it 16th, wasn't it? Again, this corner, I just lose it too much. And I don't think that's going to bode well for that. But Perez says, yeah, you're not going to overtake me 2 Grand Prix in a row. I'm going to have that position back. And this would be a lot easier if I had a complete front wing. But again, there's no point in pitting, because it's going to put me dead last. As Grosjean, now, was that a bit more of my wing, or was that more of his wing? Anyway, at least this time around he didn't try and take me out. Now I've got Verstappen and Stroll behind me. Oh, go Lancey Stroll, overtake Max Verstappen! Yes! I'm a big Lance Stroll fan. Oh, and not when he does that, though. Actually, no, that was Verstappen. Verstappen very aggressive, of course, as he would be in real life. It's junior team versus senior team. Wheel-to-wheel racing here in Bahrain. Look how close we are right now as we come down the main straight. Whoa, and Lance Stroll, where did you come from? Whoa! As I take a bit of my other thing. Now, where's the illegal overtake? Go fuck yourself. Why was that illegal? What did I do? That is absolutely bullshit, stewards. Now that is definitely going to be a replay because that is no way was that illegal. I'm going to force you wide, Max Verstappen, you prick. I was on the track. There was no yellow flag. So why that was an illegal overtake, I have no idea. Anyway, this is racy. We like it. Can we maintain this point position? That was clever. That's great on the AI improvement there. The fact that I'm concentrating on Max Verstappen and out of nowhere, Lance Stroll was like, how you doing? I'm coming through. Good racing. Definitely like that aspect of it. I like it even more if I can hang on to this point. But, oh, it's not going to do it if the car gets away from me like that. Oh, no. That's not good. Not good at all. And then when I run into a Renault, sorry, Nico. Sorry, Mr. Hulkenberg. I think that gives me my points are gone. We're just going to finish in the top 15 now. So we're in 12th. Points look like they won't be coming our way today. But Jeffrey and the crew will still be satisfied if I can finish in this position. One more lap to go in what is going to turn out to be a disappointing Bahrain, which is weird to say that because, again, we're still 4 places ahead of where we started. We're 3 places ahead of where we're meant to finish. But given that I've fallen back basically every single lap, it has been disappointing. And I want Lance Stroll to hang on to that point. Shove it up Max Verstappen's butt, Lancey. Gee, Nico's getting very racy on my rectum. Calm down, Nico. I know I've got a nice butt, but you're just going to hold it up. My teammates are not doing too well in this round, which is, I guess, good for our rivalry. But I still am the only one who's scored points for us this time around. If I do finish this race, 3 consecutive finishes from the opening round is pretty decent, Ben. Would have finished that last one in Abu Dhabi in F1 2016 if I didn't decide to be a deliberate dick in that one. That was a fun race. Deliberately got myself disqualified, but that's another story. Alright. I'm not going to catch these guys in front. I'm not going to get points this time around unless somebody breaks down in front. Lewis Hamilton wins in Bahrain. So, breaks the streak of Ferrari wins. Congratulations, Lewis. And looks like we'll have a bit of a championship fight in the game time, which will be interesting to see. Now, can we maintain this? Can we maintain this? Hulkenberg, I think he's got his ball-sucking buddy behind him, Magnussen, as there the points go. But we should cross the line here in 12th, which obviously for the team, Jeff is happy with that, so okay. I'm not really happy with that, to be completely honest with you. I should have been in the points there today, but sadly it wasn't to be. But we've had 3 consecutive race finishes, so we'll take that heading into Russia, a race that I haven't finished before, at least in F1 2016. Toto Wolff looks different this time around. Oh, look at Lewis. Look at how happy he is. Alright, so let's just... I want to take a look, first of all, at the beginning here. Obviously, we'll go real-time start. And this dive bomb move that I do into turn 1, I'm well back there. Now, just take a look there. Green helmet, Toro Rosso. Look at this for a move. Look how much I brake and then into the... That's where I damaged my wing for the first time. How I didn't get a penalty. And then Bottas slides into Raikkonen and I go off circuit. And, oh, it's all going on behind. There's F0X signs going everywhere. And at this stage, doing fairly okay. Now, I want to fast forward to the point with... who was it? Max Verstappen, where I suppose we had an illegal overtake, which I still stand by the fact that I didn't, but we'll soon see. If you've never tuned into Casual Gamer Oz and you're thinking, why don't I just edit this fast forwarding bit out? Well, because apparently I don't. Now, is it this bit here where we're down the straight? We're side by side. No, it must be the next lap. Well, I've gone wide there. Dive bombed up Perez. Good racing. A lot of fun. Now, it's going to be up to this section here. There's Verstappen. Here we go. Look at this. Wheel to wheel. And I'm going to take that back. Oh, I've lost my wing. More of my wing. So we're just going to go back here to this point now. Look at this. Coming into the final straight. Look how good this AI is. The fact that wheel-to-wheel banging there with Max Verstappen. Just literally having a drag battle down the straight. And out of nowhere, Lance Stroll is like, how you doing, guys? I'm going to join in the party. I had no idea he was there. There goes my front wing. And as we come into... Now, where's the illegal overtake? Where's the illegal overtake? In no way is there an illegal overtake there. That's ridiculous. Anyway, Hamilton wins from Raikkonen, Bottas, Vettel, Massa, Ricciardo, Ocon, Perez, Grosjean, and Stroll does hang on to that point. That is good. That's what we want to see. Championship, Hamilton from Raikkonen. 6 points separates the two, and Vettel drops down to third. 9 points behind the championship leader there. Bottas, fourth. Ricciardo, Verstappen, Perez, Massa. I drop down to ninth as Ocon moves up into 10th. Constructors-wise, Toro Rosso has slipped down to 6th behind Williams now. Ferrari leading from Mercedes, Red Bull, Force India, Williams, us, Renault, Haas get some points for the first time, and McLaren and Sauber yet to score. That has been our Bahrain F1 2017 career mode. We'll be back, of course, for the Russian Grand Prix. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. We appreciate all feedback along the way, and thank you for tuning in to Casual Gamer Oz. Good night.